more on the rest locator, beyond doing what I've talked about, the other things will be to do proper rematerialization. Rematerialization meaning, let's say you have x equal to a and b in the loop. We need to spill this, and we need to restore it later. But just before the restore, we know a and b are both available at this time. It's actually cheaper to recompute the value at that time rather than loading back from space, from memory. So that kind of stuff is going to be very beneficial to across all the platforms. We do a very simple kind of version of this when the instruction doesn't require any register input. For example, constant materialization is being done on the fly, rematerialized on the fly. But there's definitely a lot more we can do. Sub-register support for targets on x86, where you have 32 bits register class, and you have a 16-bit register, and you need to do a truncate from 32 to 16. That could be a no-off, right? Rather than generating a copy. We need a better support for that. And beyond that, just attention to details, more spherical people optimization. We can do shrink wrapping for prologs and prolog, for example. Some of the long-term ideas. A lot of people express interest in to do alternative replicator. So, try graph coloring algorithms, which may or may not kind of do well for all the targets, for all the test cases, but it's definitely interesting to try. For some, especially, and then for targets with predication beyond basic block instruction scheduling, you may want to consider having separate global and local allocator. Otherwise, you pay too much in penalty for really huge for really huge blocks and with a lot of complicated things. Predication-aware allocator is another example. Again, these are kind of I put on my hat, kind of long-term ideas I can talk about. Missing pieces. So we have most of infrastructure in place. It definitely is good enough for everyday use already. But there are some things that's being kind of bothering us, missing pieces. Modeling condition code registers or modeling condition code as resources where the scheduler can do a better job of scheduling that. So the comparator doesn't always have to be in front of the conditional branch, for example, silly things like that. Or when a subtraction already sets the condition you care about, then you don't need a comparator, that kind of stuff. Tail call elimination, tail call optimization, all kinds of stuff. Again, big missing piece. If you're interested in this area, talk to Chris. Machine instruction level looping variant motion. Turquoise style things that may be generated at later passes during cogent. This is going to be a very late pass. So for example, on x86, you have Pico generating a pointer to some global variables that can be shared. With many instructions, you might want to parse it out. Again, detail. I'm not going to go into the details here. It's some of the pieces.
So this is all stuff that we can talk about during breakout sessions and stuff too. So.